Don't be a boob. For more videos like this one, please subscribe to this channel.
Joining us from home in Woj. We got to talk about the 76ers because they're obviously having a ton of success, but could they be active still before the trade deadline, maybe tying up some loose ends on their team?
Maria, Daryl Morey, their president, has been active.
March 25th. We appreciate you stopping by. I know you'll be here tomorrow for the show. And we've got 2 Woj pods coming your way this week. The last one with Carmelo. It's a good one, so make sure you tune in or download the podcast. All right, coming up here on NBA Countdown, we're still getting you set for the 76ers and the Bulls. And our guys, our league is a part of our doubleheader tonight. They're taking on the Clippers. But the most impressive part about the Jazz is that they have taken the next step without a lot of roster turnover. 92% of their minutes played this season have been from players who were on the team a year ago, but that doesn't even include Derek Favors, who previously played on the Jazz prior to his 1 season in New Orleans. So yesterday I got to sit down with Donovan Mitchell, and we chatted about their run and all the goals the Jazz have set for this season.
They finally get it to Mitchell. Had it back tapped, he lost it. The Nuggets come up with a defensive play. They missed the layup. Gobert got it. Mitchell hanging at the other end. 2 seconds to go for the win, and it rims out. Denver hangs on. The disappointment etched across the face of Mitchell.
Donovan, I feel like to truly understand how great this season is going for you guys, you have to go back to the bubble and losing in heartbreaking fashion, being up 3-1. How did you learn from that experience, 1? And 2, how has it motivated you guys moving forward?
It's tough to lose the way we did, and it's kind of like we saw that we kind of just let our foot off the gas. But then when that happened, I think it really lit a fire under all of us as to what we could be, and see what we could be and see what we can do. And then you add a piece like Bojan, who's a 20-point-per-game scorer back. We came out there and said, look, like we have a chance to do something special. We just got to lock in, find ways to get better, and improve in every aspect. And I think we've all done that as a collective group, and it's been great.
Your Utah Jazz stand atop the NBA at 24-5.
When you think about all you guys have been able to accomplish, what are you most proud of?
I think the thing we're most proud of is the fact that we've been able to do it consistently. There are certain ways that we've won games. It may come up as a double-digit win, but, there were times where it was a 3-point game, and then we were able to, keep our foot on the gas. I think that was something where we looked at it and was like, okay, what do great teams do? They don't allow teams to come back, when they're down. They don't allow teams to kind of get on the run. We're doing a lot of great things. We feel like we can be even better, and that's on us.
I wanted to basically play a game and help people understand who every player on your team is. I'm going to throw out a name. You tell the people what they need to know about this guy, okay?
Right.
Jordan Clarkson.
6th Man of the Year and League Fits MVP.
Royce O'Neal.
He's one of the most underrated players and workers in the NBA. And first-team all-defense.
Joe Ingles.
The best, slowest player I've ever seen in my life. He just does all the little things that seem so boring that make his game elevate to a totally different level. So when I say slow, that's what I mean. Fundamental, very simple, but it gets the job done.
What about Bojan?
Bucket.
I want to get more specific with Mike Conley because obviously he's a 14-year vet. He's a guy that gets to play in the backcourt with you. What has his experience meant to you specifically?
When we got Mike, I was in his ear from the jump. We worked out in LA. He was just a guy that's just constantly helping me, trying to evolve my game as a point guard. The first thing he said to me was, this is your team, and I'm here to help you. And as a young guy, hearing that from a veteran with his resume, say that to me, it gives you the ultimate confidence.
Goodness, the big fella.
Rudy is arguably playing some of the best basketball of his career. How would you describe the production you're seeing from him as of late?
People understand that Rudy's put the work in. We talk about his defense all the time, but you look at the work that he's done offensively, that's really elevated us. He's had 20 rebound games, but now he's having 20 and 20 games, and that's the Rudy we need.
I can't hear.
I feel like your sister would be mad at me if I didn't bring her up because I know how close you guys are. I mean, I've seen you kind of like standing behind her with a whiteboard while she's trying to do her remote learning, and she's been there through every step of the way. So shout out to Jordan, but I would love to hear you speak about her.
She's awesome, man. As a teenage girl, for her to give up a lot of the stuff she gave up, whether it was going to see friends, going to certain tournaments, to come to my tournament, sit in a hot gym, somewhere in New York City for 5 hours. I never forget those days, those long days where she'd have a dance recital she'd have to miss. She'd have a soccer game she'd have to miss, and whatever it may be, just to come watch me. So now that I'm in a position where I can give her whatever she wants, you know, I'm quick to do that with no problem. That's something that I love, that I play for her and my mom. Without them, the sacrifices they make, I'm not here.
God, I love that brother, sister, mother love. And if you still question how close Donovan is with his family, just take a look at the donation to the school he and his sister attended and his mother actually taught at. In December, Greenwich Country Day School received $12 million to be used for educational opportunities for low-income students, a faculty support fund, and a new gym to be named the Don, which stands for the Determination Over Negativity Mitchell Family Athletic Center. So shout out to you, Donovan Mitchell, and the change that you've been making. For more inspirational Black